Hello viewers, welcome to another edition of Girls Closet, where we bring to you the premium gist on issues relating to girls. I am Adeni Adiola.
You're welcome to Girls Closet. I'm so glad.
Yes, and I'm Olamide. You're welcome to Girls Closet.
Olamide Olajide Taufik. Alright guys, welcome to Girls Closet. As you all know, we are going to delve into political talk on this show. Okay. On the topics we have today, we have dangers of marrying a woman who doesn't like money. Why men should not be with one woman. That is coming from Speed Darlington. And also, low budget dates consequences. And on the political topic, we have Tinubu signs student loan bill into law.
Yeah. How are you smiling? Is it because of the bill?
I don't know.
Because of the law.
The way she paused, that's what makes
No,
me laugh.
if you collect the bill, come finish school after 2 years, no call the pay. DSS go carry you.
Well. I want to believe that they would provide employment before actually, before executing this plan, because it's just a bill now. It has been signed into law, but the execution, it will take a while, probably months or even years before it would be executed. So I think before then there would have been plans, even by now, to kind of reach agreements with the private sector to bring about employment and stuff. Because if you are giving people money, if you're borrowing them money and you're not providing a means by which they can work to pay you back, then maybe you should be building prisons so you can accommodate the thousands of the of those youth that will be borrowing the money. That's just it. No, that's just the truth now. Because when you don't have any other means to pay you back, or let's just say, okay, all of them, okay, you don't provide a means by which they can get employed, then you just leave everything to fate, like telling them that why don't they look for a way to pay you back? Then you're just setting yourself up. It's like borrowing someone money, someone who does not have a job, does not have a business, does not have any work, and you're hoping the person will pay you back. No. It's a 50-50 thing. It's either the person pay you the money within a very long period of time, or you don't get it at all. So,
do you think this student's loan or something like that, is it going to last for long?
For
long, like for a very long time.
It depends on the outcome of everything. If everything is being put in place as it should be, it will just be like a cycle whereby we borrow some people money, then after they pay back, we'll have another money to borrow the next set of people. So if it is being done well, not just and those people that would actually be in charge of disbursing those money, if they have been truthful with themselves, then if it is not a means of extorting people whereby they say for you to register, okay, go and bring this amount of money. If it is open, just like you want to borrow money on all these loan apps, whereby you just sit down in the comfort of your home and you insert your probably BVN, or let's say they even extend it to your school, like just snap your school ID, or you ask for this loan through your school. Probably there would be an office designated for that course, and it would not be for that kind of thing, and it would not really be exposed like that. So they won't make it so it won't look as if you just want to steal the money. It will be official, probably your matric number, and it would be confirmed from the database or the system, because it would need them to have a database. They would now need to come up with a database now to be able to track all the all everyone that would be on that system, that would be debtor, or would I say, don't let me call them debtor, but those that will be taking advantage of that kind of thing. So it's actually a good thing, but it is just a step in the right direction. There are so many other steps that would work together with it to make it, come to life.
I asked a question in the morning during the morning program, like, this loan, is it really okay for students? Maybe I don't know, that's what I'm asking. Is it really okay?
It's actually okay for students, students who are struggling to pay their school fees, like, because there are many students who are like trying to like pay their school fees themselves, so that their parents is helping them to pay. So it's actually help them.
I asked because if you're not able to pay back this loan after 2 years, you're going to be arrested. So what's the guarantee that you're going to get immediate employment after school?
But I don't think they would be arrested from what I'm seeing personally.
Even
if you arrest someone who is owing you, how do you get your money back?
How will the person pay back?
How will the person pay back? It is when the person is working. That's when the person can pay your money. So it's not logical to arrest someone who is owing you.
And I believe most of the students now are now very, very wise. Most of them.
And I think that threshold is just too low. 500,000 naira per year I think they should increase it to like 1 million. And this student, what they said is that the guardian or the parent of the said student that would be enrolling for that kind of for the for the loan, when they check their account and everything, their bank statements, they must not have
more than
five. They should not earn more than 500,000 in a year. I think they should increase it to like 1 million, because there are some students that don't even have any parent that's sponsoring them.
Exactly.
Let's say someone who is from
like an orphan,
probably an orphan, or someone who relocated from one state to the other, whereby the parents are somewhere else. Will you now travel home to bring your parents here or send their bank details? No. There are many students who are sponsoring themselves on their own. So what do they tender if they don't have that money? And I think it should be it should even be above the 1 million naira or something, because we have people that are working class students who are working, but the money they have with them is they have too much expenditure with them. So if you borrow them that kind of money, it would be easier for them to even pay back, because they have a source of income already. It's just like easy buy. Someone who does not have any work or any job or anything, it's not easy to go and get that easy buy. But if you have a job you are doing now, and they know that you're earning so amount of money, so they'll just know that probably this percentage, 30, 40, 50% would be going into our own account. Then you take the other one probably for 6 months, 8 months. When you're done, bye. So I think it should be open to everybody. But for the start, they can do it for the people who are actually below the poverty line. But as time moves on, after that, they should make it for everybody, just to make everything balanced. We have people who need that kind of money for their businesses. They should make it open to business owners too as well. So once they expand, once they expand their businesses, they'll be able to employ those ones from the school too. And the cycle will keep on going like that. If you ask me,
like I said in the morning, that's actually the people I feel that needs the loan, business owners. Because I don't know though, instead of granting or approving loan for students, why don't you provide employment opportunities for them? As soon as they are done with school, they'll get employed. Because if a student gets loan and then finishes school and doesn't get a job, so how will he or she pay back the loan? It's going to be one. Yeah, honestly, it's going to be like you might even get depressed.
And if they don't pay back the loan, how will the next set of people get another loan?
It's true that Nigeria is rich, though. They always get, But then these students, if they don't get, someone called in the morning. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, Mr. AY. He said some states have actually been paying tuition fees for some students.
Wow.
How are they getting it back? Will you just throw the money out of the window? No, it shouldn't be that way. It should be like a cycle. So provide employment, and also those that are in technical institutions, I think they should be given loans as well, because once they are done with their schooling, they are just like they are ready made, they are sizzling hot. They can easily go into the society, just set up a shop or something, then they start. But people who learn theory, read from books, and I'm not saying they are not okay, they are very, very good, but they have to wait for employment opportunity. But those ones who are in technical institutions, they can start an industry by themselves.
Well, what the federal government is trying to do is actually a good one. But there's this thing I've always said. I think I'm still maintaining that stance though. Let's say, for instance, I actually have quite younger ones who I still have some of them in secondary school. Okay, but then there's something I told one of them. You want to get into school now. Why don't you learn a skill first before you enter school? Because I feel that way too you can help.
Yes.
Because if you learn probably hairdressing, or you learn barbing, or you learn one thing, even if your parents are not well to do, let's say they're not that capable, you can be able to help them. Because this loan, I don't know, honestly speaking, probably because I don't loan, they fear me, maybe, but then it's not like it's a bad thing. But I'm just looking at the possibility of paying back this loan after 2 years. Because I know people that finish school for 5 years, they don't even get a job. Honestly speaking, there are people like that. They just carry certificate from one place to the other. Even if you get the job you get won't even be enough to sustain you as a person.
No stock of
how much more paying back a loan. let's say you're working in a place where you're being paid 40,000 naira. In this present economy, what would that money do for you? Except you have something by the side you're doing, and that's the truth. Because transport alone, and you're staying in a place like Lagos, transport alone, you spend
all your money.
You spend 1,500 naira every day, depending on how close or how far where you're working and where you live is. Okay, you spend 152 and for calculate it for in 30 days. How much did you spend, and how much is your salary, and how much are you going to give back
to the government
that loaned you money, that saw you through school?
Wow.
I'm just looking at that though.
So
employment opportunity is actually okay. Or giving loan to people who already have existing businesses that will expand their business and employ these ones who are in school. Yeah. So that's just my own opinion though.
Okay. All right, without much ado, let's go into the girls' topic for today, which are dangers of marrying a woman who doesn't like money. I don't understand. I saw something online that the man said, if you marry a woman who doesn't like money, that you'll be poor forever. Or you will suffer. I don't understand. Is it a bad thing to marry someone who doesn't like money? I thought you guys like ladies that doesn't like money.
No, it's not as if we like ladies who don't like money.
Okay.
There is a difference between likeness and obsession.
Okay.
When you like someone, it is cool. You know, you can actually you can still do without the person or something. But when you are obsessed with money, that means anybody with money can take you away. Anybody with more money than your current partner will be able to just take you away.
What's the question? Women that does not like money.
Yeah.
Wait first. This is the question.
Okay.
This is the question.
See, I looked at
Wait,
it.
this is the... Calm down now.
It's fine.
The question is, like, why do guys... please, come again with the question.
Dangers of dating, of marrying, or dating
someone who does not like money. No, but do I like paper? Everybody likes money. But some people are obsessed with money, with the idea of money. That's why they go into, you know, rituals and, you know, they go extreme. And when they say love of money or something.
It's the root of all.
Exactly. When you love something, it's not bad to love money. I actually like money too. It's not as if I hate money. But when I fantasize about money too much, okay, you are at a place whereby you are earning, let's say 50k, and you are dreaming of buying a car of 50 million. How?
Imagination.
How do you want it? It's like vivid imagination.
Well, I don't know.
Or probably you're okay, let's say you have a girlfriend now and she knows that you're earning less than 100,000 and she's expecting you to buy a car for her. How do you want to get it if you don't go extra mile and do what your mate are not even doing in the negative direction? So it is actually good to date a lady who likes money because it will push you to work harder and even get more money for yourself and for her too, and for your kids too, for your unborn children. But when she's obsessed with money, like no, every time, even if there's no money, even for the fact that there was money before, she wouldn't even look at that. She'll just forget. If you don't have the money right now, that's the problem.
I don't think you are answering this question. No, the question is dangers of marrying a woman who does not like money, not the one that like money.
Who
does not like.
Now I'm answering you in the other way. The dangers, it will not make you to push forward now. You don't want to walk
ahead. That's what I'm looking
at. You settle for less. Like nobody's asking me for money.
Okay, now
so it's good to marry someone who loves money. Why would she love money? When even me go, I love money.
But the question is there any woman who doesn't love money?
Anyone at all, even man.
Is there? Like no, I'm just talking based on the topic now. Is there any woman who doesn't love money?
There's nobody.
There's no woman.
No man. No human being.
All the women in this world.
No human being.
Woman who is not obsessed with money.
Obsessed with money, yes.
But as far as I'm concerned, everybody loves money.
Everybody.
But I love money, but I can't do some shit because of money.
Because you're not obsessed with money, that's it.
I might be obsessed with money, but that's still...
When it comes to obsession, you can do anything to get what you want.
When it comes to money.
That means you're not obsessed yet.
I guess.
That's
obsession comes with desperation. When you're obsessed about someone, there is nothing they will tell you that you'll be able to listen. When you're obsessed about someone, like from the word obsession, forget it's nothing. Even if you are entering lion's den, you will follow the person to the den.
I see.
When you love something, you can still evaluate like, okay, what's the pros and cons of this thing? Well, let me do it. But obsession, run.
Okay. So when you love something, you can still let go.
Of course.
But when you're
obsessed, even if the thing is killing you, you keep on holding on to it. It's like obsession. So it's just
that's I can actually say that you're making that particular thing to lord over you. You're making that stuff to lord over you, and it's a sin.
It's a very big one.
It's a sin. When you allow things to lord over you, like things you can't do with. Okay, for example, there was this time that I can't do without putting on earring. Like even if I'm going to like outside of my house to buy something,
you have to put on.
I will have to put on earring. I had to ask myself, what's this whole thing about? Even if I've gone, like, let's say I've opened my door, I've come and said like, earring,
go back.
I'll go back and wear it. I had to caution myself from becoming obsessed with this earring of a thing. No, you were born without, they didn't even pierce your ear. So when did you start loving this thing to this point that you can't even do without it? You know, that's a sin if you allow things to start loading over you. But as far as I'm concerned, there's no woman who does not love money. Bro, if
maybe you say no human.
If that woman tells you that she don't like money,
she's lying.
She's lying.
In a big setup.
At all, every woman loves money. In fact, even the Mbeke in the village. No, now the girl in the village who you feel that she does not know anything. She's not civilized. She never knows. She never sabi anything. It will shock you to know that. Just give her as little as 10k cash. Probably she has not seen before. We'll know how far.
Okay. And Spirituality said, like, a man should not be with just one woman because there will be temptation.
I actually saw the video. It's not as if he said the man should not.
Okay.
He said, according to the African culture and even the black race entirely, that it is not in the culture of Africa for a man to only marry just one woman.
We're not supposed to be with one woman.
But he said it's a matter of
so
choice. You want to get married to one woman, fine, you're cool with it. You want to get married to 10 women, if they like it, if they accept your offer, cool. But he said the African nature is not like that. If we look at it from the African setting. And he also said it will reduce cheating. Because instead of going out there from his own personal perspective, he said, this is what he said.
Because if you take a second wife, you still want to take a third one.
Wait, he said instead of disgracing himself and disgracing his wife outside, he should bring the person into the house. So there would not be cheating there. I've married this one too. Then, everybody would be at peace with themselves. That was what he said.
I disagree.
That was what he said.
I disagree.
With what he said.
I disagree. I disagree.
As far as I'm concerned, a man who can cheat on one woman can cheat on two.
Exactly.
Can cheat on
3, 4, 5, 6.
How? Are you a man?
So no. It's not about me being a man. See, there's something I usually say. See, this thing they call discipline is not cheap, but I feel that it's something that's probably most people need to imbibe or to imbibe or cultivate or develop. You understand? See, the fact that you saw something does not mean that you should not look at it. But then you now looking at it in a way that people will not start asking you, why are you looking at this thing this way? To me, I will find it irritating because that's just the thing. The fact that you have one woman, you try to make them two.
Yeah.
You're cheating on the other one. You say if I make them two, I will not cheat. Bro, it's a lie. Because what pushed you to the second one will push you to the third. It will definitely push you to the fourth, except you caution yourself at some point. Okay, you may not marry the third person, but you're going to cheat with the third person. And
no, he said he can keep on getting married to all of them. That was what he said.
He does not have discipline.
But if we look at, if we want to talk about discipline is something that is not natural to the environment. What is natural to Africa is polygamy. Natural. You can check ancient times, check even recent times. It is polygamy. It was when the white people came in and they said, okay, later, change, we should not practice those kind of things, due to some part of the scripture and stuff like that. But in the normal African setting, it's polygamy. We've seen some of our grandfathers getting married to 4, 5 wives, and they didn't die. They didn't even cheat. Once they like this one, they won't cheat. Instead of them cheating, they will marry her. Can I
tell you something? According to my grandma, my grandpa married 3 wives, and according to my grandma, he said in those days in Igbo land, I don't know for another place because I'm Igbo. I'm not another tribe except Igbo. Of course, I'm not another tribe. I'm Igbo.
You're not another tribe.
I'm Igbo by tribe.
You're not another tribe.
No, I'm Igbo.
Wow.
So they are you arguing that are you born me?
No, you said you are not another tribe. How can you be another tribe before? You said you are Igbo and you said you're not another tribe.
Yeah, I'm trying to illustrate something as a matter of fact. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is this. My grandma says something that in those days, the wealth of a man was being classified by the number of wives he had.
Beautiful.
You understand? And then...
Like on your Ife.
And then, that is one. Then two. And that wealth of a man being classified it came in because of the number of ban he has. Or he has rather. You know, so if a man has there's something they call Ezeji, king of the yam. I don't know if that's the best English to define. No, it's not yamba.
Which one?
A man who cultivates, like, who is into yam farmland production, who has a lot of yam farm. You understand? We want to marry more wives because why?
To work in the farm.
To work in the farm.
Okay.
You understand? If those wives bear him many offspring, so that means there will not be need for him to hire laborers. So it's the kids that will do it for him.
Yeah, normally.
So that was why it was like that in those, according to what my grandma said. Yeah. So how many of our guys is doing farm work again?
We have some people that are running companies now. They want to enter.
You're not even serious. So that was according to what my grandma said. That was the reason why. So the wealth of a man in those days was being
having numerous wives, children, and stuff.
It's not numerous wives. That's not the language. Don't try to say what I'm
saying. I'm trying to.
The wealth of a man is was being what did I say before? Quantified by the number of wives that he had, because they saw that okay, if you are Ezeji in Igbo land, that means you're supposed to have more people that will help you. You understand? And instead of you to hire laborers or not, if you have more children, you understand, then they will help you. So that's the reason why most of them was going into polygamy as at that time, to make sure that they have a lot of offspring that will help them in their farmland and all. And according to what my grandma told me, that was the reason why my grandpa had to marry, because the wives that he had was only giving birth to two children.
Wow.
To the first one 2, second one 2. And I'm like, what is all this?
Twin.
Two.
Oh, okay.
Two kids, all of them. So the man was like, what is all this? So I need more. I need more help. You understand? So he went on to marry the third one. Even the third one he married, I gave birth to 2. So you understand? So that was what
yeah.
So I actually don't feel like I don't know, like what she said is about discipline. You should learn how to control yourself.
From my own opinion, I think it's about choice, because some ladies they don't have problem with it. So some ladies, they don't even have any problem with it. They feel like
it's a normal thing.
Like someone wants to call in.
Yeah, some ladies don't have problem with it, whilst many would not like it. So it's a matter of choice.
Please, if you're watching Girls Closets, you can call in to air your opinion. The phone lines are available for you to call in. Let's get to know what you think.
Yes, we have some comments, Mr. Ijori Omorugbe. Good afternoon to you all. I'm just coming back from work now. Oh, you're welcome, sir. Back. There is no at all. There's a limit to that.
There's a limit to that, not too much.
Okay.
I believe you were talking about women that love money.
Yeah.
And
okay, maybe there's a limit.
Please, you can call in. The phone lines are available. You can call any of our numbers, or we'll have a number in the comment section that you can call in to air your opinion.
But many people guys don't really marry more than one. Even one safe now poala.
Now check it. Do you know the funny thing? My grandma, okay, that was the story she told me. Then she went on to say, because I had to ask her, how old was my grandpa before he died? He said he did not even live long. No, sorry. For real. And you know, one of the issues they had, I will tell you guys, because my grandma was the one that trained me. Okay. You understand? So I heard a lot of gist from her. So one of the things she said is that she was always having issue with the second wife. My grandma was the last wife. She was always having issue with the second wife. Please, I'll pick this call after what I'm saying, because it's necessary we hear it. Okay. She was always having issue with the second wife. Why? Because the second wife will always feel that their husband is always taking care of her more than the.
Of course, now the latest bride.
And the funny truth is that my grandma said that their husband didn't even love her that much.
Oh God.
She loved the first wife more. So why marry her extra two when you loved the first one so much?
It did not want to be cheating outside.
You understand?
And
that was because she needed more children.
More children.
Do you get now? So and then when she also said that sometimes she would just on purpose put pot on fire. She will allow the pot to heat up very well. She will just pour water. It will sound shwa. Then the second wife will be like, she's cooking stew again. You understand? Please, we need to take this call.
Oh good. That's funny. Yeah.
I'm trying to get to take the call. Okay, Mr. Iyori Omorogbe. Hello, good afternoon, sir. You're welcome to this program, to this show.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
We can.
How are you?
Fine, thank you,
You're
sir.
welcome.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you all for your good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Let me come into when a man marries more than one wife. You know, if you watch the society in Africa, it's not like that over here in abroad. No white man is born to marry two wives here. No white man. I have never come across it for many years. They are not bold to do it because they're going to face a penalty. Because everything about it is all about the rule of law. Africa will follow the rule of tradition. Are you all hearing me?
Yes, sir.
And Africa follow the rule of tradition. That's why polygamy is excess in Africa. You understand me? We don't follow the rule of law or the constitution of the government. We are working with the constitution of our traditional heritage. And that is why some person said about the one balance, one Olu of association that in the kingdom there, they're married to more than one wife. I'm from Edo State. Our palace married more than one wife. When it comes to these women, I don't know what you said. People talk about contented,
Women that love money.
women that love money. Yes, all women love money. All women love money. But there is a limit, as I earlier said, to that.
Yeah.
Not all women that is desperate of money, but women love money. But there's difference between women love money and desperado. They won't call desperado. Some women are desperado, they are too desperate to go to any lengths. No matter what you would particular person give to them, give to her. You want to get another one and give from another person. That is the women that love money beyond, beyond control. You understand me? They won't call there's a limit. Women love money. Every woman wants to dress her hair. Every woman wants to wear clothes. Every woman wants to eat. And they want to get food of their choice as human being. You understand me? And then when they fall in love with a man, because when the woman loves money because of because of the spouse around in between boyfriend or marriage. You understand me? They will definitely love money. But there's a limit to it. When the man is earning for 10,000 or 20,000 naira as a salary, there are some women that are always contented without money. Not that they are okay with it, but they just try to have a reserve. That is a patient women. Be reserved is patient. You understand me? But if they want to take the next step like other lady does, not that they cannot do it. They have what the other lady has. But because it's contented with the one young man his spouse is giving to her, he just have to, he just have to make a limit to it. Not always. There are ladies today, no matter money you give to them, there are some ladies you give them 50,000 naira now. They still need more. And you not see quarrel or problem in the house. Say, when did I give 50,000 naira? You say, shut up, it's okay. Problem started from there. What lead to problem is a very simple thing. only to this thing because women love money. Say it's not your mate, it's not my, it's not. You begin to use somebody else to compare this own. Begin to use Jessica, begin to use Cynthia to compare.
Voila.
You know, after all, how much do you give to me?
Jessica and Cynthia,
I gave you 50,000 yesterday.
I don't love money.
The first day. It's not Rita that is
Thank God I
going to
love
just give
Jessica.
Rita.
150,000 naira. You know, that is, it become you want to be addicted to somebody's yes say. You understand? You want to be addicted to it. Before you know, you'll be out of the track.
Wow.
Before you know, you lose the first relationship as a boyfriend. You lose the second relationship as a boyfriend. Before you know, she started, she will join the team of a floor. You know, when the floor is crossing the road, it doesn't care if they go that cross. Any vehicle that cross it, you ready to swim that person down. That is women that love money. You know, if you take a look of one car, a jeep on social media, other car was impact. That is patient with some women. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Some girls, he knew that when you enter that place, you may not come back again. You say, forget that Rita did not know anything, not know level, not get level. I can go in and come back. You enter. If you want that jeep, the jeep enter that erosion.
Be marking the names of Cynthia.
Some other people,
Rita.
others,
Rita.
both side, the other side stop. The other side, the one he will overtake is stop. Why? Impatient ladies. Because of, I can do it. I can overcome it. What happened at the end of the day? He ended it in a canal. Am I right? It finally ended in the canal. And I delete, that was the end of his life. He and his family, whoever that was dark. That was how they ended. What am I trying to say? Women that love money too much, they ended in ritualist house. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Take a look at this social prank of the day. If you watch prank of the day, what leads to most of this get to all these things? You know, the way hook up. Women that love money really love people that really the one that really love money are the one that find themselves in the ritual custody. You saw a young boy just pack a card of 20 million. First of all, read the young man. First of all, read the young man. What will make this young guy to aim to this goal at a circus? You know, take a look at the football. You can see the hardness between Manchester, Arsenal, whatever. You can see how they fight to get it, to hit a goal. Am I right?
Yes.
That is how life fights everybody. You understand me? When you fight and fight and fight and fight, sometimes for the whole 90 minutes, nobody will score. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes in a month, people will not make anything. That's how life. Football is telling you about life of yourself. You see, they will fight and fight and fight, they will not score. They'll give them another minute again, they will not score. Life is like that. Sometimes they will just enter the goal, they'll begin to make a goal. That is how life goes. And I want to let every ladies know today. All ladies love money. They are living to, you know, to the extent that you will want to cross a boundary that will take somebody, that will take your life not to come back again, or that will take your life when they see you say, I beg, that lady get money. I not feel marry her. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
When a lady love money, yes. When a lady love money too much, men will not stay in that relationship with her. She will lose and lose forever. And she will give the family a name. Why? Take a look at someone in Lagos. Take a look at the other girl because she has money, married to the first person. Before you know, he married to one great guy, a priest. Before you know, the relationship did not hold. The really lady that loves money, a patient one that knows the source of where your salary is coming from, and the lady that stays in a marriage, that stays in relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, they are there. They know one day things will be okay.
All right, thank you.
Understand me?
Yes, thank you so much, Mr.
Every lady should love money in a limit way and know your star, what he can give you, what he cannot give you. And again, don't always use somebody to compare yourself. Nobody, every figures are not equal. That is why you see some ladies are tall, some ladies are short, some ladies have their back, some ladies have front, some ladies have reduced. Life is like that. Never use yourself to compare anybody. Be contented with what God has made you to be. And whatever God is giving to you, be patient with it. Continue to make God, tell God to continue to.
We wear clothes we invent things to make our life easy. So we automatically believe, say, we sharper. We they force ourselves this principle of one woman. Africa self, normally, black race, we are not the race of one woman.
Simply put, you cannot stay with one woman.
I can, absolutely.
But you can have plenty nyashes that you measure.
I'm hoping she will be open eventually to polygamy. That way, there's no cheating. I'm not outside, running out on you, embarrassing you.
I'm very sorry for the for the breaking transmission. All right, let's go to the next topic, which is low budget date consequences. There is a video of a lady that went on a date with a guy, and then the guy spent 12k. I mean, she spent 12k while on the date. So the guy said he can't pay for the date. So I was like, okay, why invite a lady out when you know you can't afford the date? Like that's very, very annoying. Or should I say the lady did she overeat or what?
Well, I saw the video. And the whole story, I think it was like the guy and the lady, they met probably, a few months back. Then they started talking and he invited her over on a date. And they went there and it got to a point whereby the guy wanted to pay, but he was telling the lady that the network is bad, this excuse. Then he called his friend. His friend came to as well, giving the same excuse. So
they planned it.
Something like that. Even someone I don't even know, there are some guys who would borrow their friend's car. So you don't even believe any guy who, because you are holding a key.
Are you even talking about borrowing a car? What if the friend doesn't have a car? They go to a car wash and borrow a car.
They don't even borrow car in car wash easily like that. There are some that will be like maybe 10 guys and maybe 1 or 2 owns the car, then they will just easily borrow it and go out with it. So I think, have you been aware if I were to be in the lady's shoes, once you start acting up like, okay, this thing is not going, I'll just pay daily and leave the scene.
That's why it's always good to go.
What if she doesn't have money
but I think her power bank was with the guy.
Okay.
So her phone was now very low. She now asked the guy to give her a power bank that she wants to go and pay for her money. She wants to go and pay for what she ate, 12,000 naira. So the guy started acting up, calling her, series of names, and she too was talking back at the guy. So just like both of them, they are just set of unserious people. But the guy is to take majority of the blame, because you can't just call someone over and decide to disgrace.
See, let me tell you something. You're a guy. Some guys are honestly so annoying. No, for real. There are some guys that if I have my way, I will slap them and I'll walk away. Wow. For real. No, for real. I might be wrong, you understand? But some guys are freaking annoying. And if I see a girl abusing a guy, I wouldn't jump into conclusion. I will ask, what did the guy do? You understand? Because I will give an example. I stepped out this afternoon to go get lunch, right? So where I was buying something, this random guy, because I spoke Igbo to the woman, he just said like, see Igbo, my sister, when you see Igbo girls forming a relationship where it does not exist. You understand? They be like, if you see Igbo girls, you will know. See how her color, everything rhyme together. One place is not fair, one place is not dark.
Yeah.
No, for real. I'm just talking. If it's some people that that they will have dark knuckles and you should know that they are bleaching their skin and stuff like that. I didn't say a word. I just kept quiet. To him, he was trying to impress me, but hell, like the way I looked at him, annoying. If I had my way, I would have hit something on his head to tell him that, guy, are you stupid? You understand? Because you feel that okay, you want to get my attention, so you're not being rude. That's why I saw it as. So from talking like that, and there was this Yoruba girl that was there. He was not using Igbo to talk to other people there. Like example, now see what I'm saying. He was speaking it in language. The first thing I thought is like, this guy can't be normal. He's drunk. Because you can't tell me you are a normal person and you are talking this way. You understand? Then when he was done saying whatever he was saying, he now turned and looked at me and started asking me, how are you? He now wanted to touch my head. The way I scolded at him, I told him, how dare you? Will you take your hands off me? Are you okay? You understand? Imagine that kind of guy. Then guys, not to bore you people though, but do you know the next thing this guy opened his mouth to say?
What?
if you check her account now, she doesn't even have to have up to 500 naira.
Can you see?
No, he just immediately he switched his tongue. It's not by dressing, no, it's not by dressing. Me now, I'm done. I'm a millionaire. He's just talking rubbish. I'm like, this one now will carry again and go out. Now the girl will go full and go out now. The PC. You understand that kind of? I believe is that kind of guy. Is this kind of person who took this girl out that could not afford the food she ate and he could not pay for it. Honestly speaking, see, guys, cut your coat according to your size. You understand? You see, if I usually say this, and some people say it's pride. No, it's not pride. See, if you are a security guy, if you're working as a security guy, there is a gear at your level. No, for real. No.
There are some security guys that are making millions.
Wait.
You don't think that security guys working at Cubana, they are making money.
Calm down. I know exactly what I'm saying.
Maybe we shouldn't use a particular profession to be precise.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe I should actually though. For instance, we know the security guys. I've not seen the ones at Cubana. I'm talking about the ones I see every day. Those are the ones I'm talking about. The ones we see every day, probably at the entrance to our workplace. We know them. You know, no. You should learn to. No, for real, you should learn to cut your coat according to your size.
I understand where she's going.
Not that you will see one lady, or let's say you are this guy who is your job is just to open gates. People will come in. You see Nancy Sime, someone asking me, you're asking her out. Like I don't understand. Like no, like I don't understand. It's annoying. Yeah, you can't tell me that. You will tell me, he's a man. No. I understand that you're a man, but don't disrespect yourself. It's that simple.
Know what you can afford.
Know what you can afford. And stick to
there was actually a guy
one girl that saying that go pursue her in peace. She will agree. No, for real.
Calm down.
There was what that guy did this afternoon. I was angry. It was very, very annoying. And before I came in, he was sitting with this girl, touching her body. And now you are seeing me now. You're beginning just you are not insulting her because she cannot understand what you're saying. What kind of rude person are you? Like for real.
See, those rude persons, they're always one that are always doing too much. Imagine I went to get food. I met him there eating actually.
The same person?
No, not the same. I don't know. I met him there eating.
Though, I don't know.
So I was like, okay, people were there. So I was like, okay, let me wait a bit. But he was already eating. Was with his friend. So I went to buy my food. I sat down as well. I was eating. So he now came to sit this. I was like, okay. It's a public space.
Yes,
I can't chase him away. She gets so I'm like fine girl. I never utter a word. That's one thing. But if you're talking to me in public, I don't know you. I'll never reply. So I'm like, hey, fine girl, how are you? I didn't even say anything. Can I pay for your food? I didn't even say anything. Let's your papa get money, Abi.
The next thing. Honestly speaking, some people are just so annoying.
Your papa get money, Abi. Now why they do shakara?
Because I didn't answer you.
Exactly.
So you should start talking rubbish. Okay, this guy is afternoon like, see the way she's even ignoring me now. And I was actually making call. Then the next thing he now said, even that call she's making, before the boyfriend will get here now, we would have protected her out of it, as in from anything at all.
Thank God I'm not a lead.
I was not imagining like how did this nonsense now get to this point? Like you're talking to someone, the person did not utter a word. The person didn't reply. Like the person didn't even look at your direction. Except when I told him, how dare you take your hands, don't take your hands off me. That's the only thing I said. You understand? Because like I just came in. Fine girl. When you see Igbo girls, you will know. See now, or like these ones, these are that are only you. They talk to yourself. Only you answer. When you are not, and when you are not on colos. Like for real. No, seriously.
Okay.
When
like I always say this. I have male siblings and I have cousins, male cousins. I always tell them one thing. See, bro, how far? You know the level where you did. Nobody go to hang your bag where your hand no go feel reach. To avoid you coming out to say, girls are this, girls are that. No, girls are nothing. You are the one that you are the one that went after the one that your hand no feel reach. That you go after them, and that's the bitter truth. Life is very simple, but some people make it to be complicated.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing there. Go pursue, go after a woman that you can afford. You can afford, not the one that by the time you get to where she is, you not tell yourself I'm a potato. I don't know if you guys saw that video. You're looking for words. You understand? You see a girl, you're already rehearsing what you're going to tell her. How did you allow yourself to get to that point? No, meet the ones that when she see she will smile. And I'll be like, good afternoon with a smile. You're not like, hey, you have
some of them are aiming high.
Easy interaction.
They are aiming high.
Easy interaction. And if you're looking for at least
same higher.
See, like this now, me now will be like this now. And I know where I am. Even though a girl can dress up and meet up to any standard. You understand? Yeah, I agree. You understand? But men, no, it's different with men. Especially when you are still on your hustling stage. Just stay at your level. No, nothing is wrong with that. Stay at your level. You don't have to overstretch it. No, that's the truth though. Stay at your level.
Yeah.
Majesty say glad is here. No, it's not about me underrating people. It's about that is the mistake that guys make. They not tell you underrating me. It's not. Nobody's underrating you, but you are moving far beyond. It's actually the truth.
That's the truth. Let me say now. Okay, that's like you come asking me out. I know what you can afford. Okay, and I be like, okay. Oh, I want to buy my hair. I want to buy this. I want to buy that. And I give like, okay, let me say I give you like estimate of like 50K. You're not shouting that this girl loves money.
You understand? You just example. An example is this thing. You see a girl whose closet is filled with human hair. And when I mean human hair, it is not the cheap human hair.
When you say it breathes black.
And you know that like the level where you are at that point in your life, your money cannot afford one human hair. And you're asking her out. What would you expect? If she tells you I want to buy hair, do you think it's fine but you want to buy a bit synthetic? No. Just respect yourself and tell yourself, oh, this girl is beautiful, she's nice. If the only thing you can do, if like be her friend, if she wants you to be her friend, and don't stretch it. Then probably from friendship and her she can develop feelings for you is different than you're asking her out. As an outrightly, you're asking her, I want to date you. Oh, bro, what do you have?
Majed said, I am not saying you're thirsty. I mean you're talking down on security.
I said those security people. See, even if you want to pursue a woman, go to your level. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not talking down on anybody.
It be like that guy na security guy.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what he does for a living, honestly. But no, this
it's security lives matter.
But seriously, if you were there as a guy, probably you would have cautioned him.
I understand.
Because see, sometimes guys don't understand. Just try to put yourself in our shoes for once.
I understand.
You just seen somebody, a random person. You don't know me before. You don't know me before.
Like you are gorgeously dressed. Going on the road and then some I would just be shaking my head like, God, I beg.
See, I actually thank God that I'm not a lady, because I can't just stand there and someone will be telling me rubbish.
You could have killed a lot.
I could have killed a lot.
Just like, okay, now like, I'm seeing my comments here. Okay, let me say something now. Let's say I am this girl. I go to this party. Like, I know that this party. Okay, for example, Riwari Pikin just got married on Saturday. So happy for her. Like she renewed her vow on Saturday. Okay, I know the kind of people that will come to that wedding. Let's say, for instance, I know the kind of people that will come to that wedding. It is men of class, and women of substance, people who make sense. We will say that they hear their name for the society, and then I am going there dressed in one trash polo and jean when don't make sense. They expect say, far as the bad guy go see me, call me.
They won't allow you to enter.
Thank you very much. That is just how it is. So I know, like, this is where I am going. I should be able to meet up with the people I'm going to meet there. That's what I'm saying. So don't overdo things, because if you do, you definitely get the insult that befits your life, and you say people, girls are rude. Nobody is rude. You insulted yourself. It's that simple. That's how I see it. I'm not insulting anybody, but come on, do things at your level.
I understand your anger. I can feel your pain. There are some guys that are naturally they're just annoying.
You see a guy calling a girl.
I know some of them.
A guy calling a girl on the road, like, hello, fine girl. Hello, and pretty, and you don't answer no, but see how she be. Immediately they will twist and start insulting you. Like, are you serious? Like, are you serious? No, it's absolutely wrong. Okay. And then when the girl now turns to insult you, now say, she's rude. She don't even get respect. But did you respect yourself before? The answer is no. Please, let's do things at our level to have peace.
Majed said, I know be security, but the way you said it is.
I suspect say that guy na security guy.
Security work training for school.
Security people are amazing. They are very, very amazing. I'm not saying they are not. But imagine a security guy now when they say,
I've not thought that security imagine the best.
Imagine, please, if you want to verse so imagine a security guy. Okay, see, I'm talking about, okay, let's say for example, security guy will be say
security is different from security.
No, I'm see.
Security behind.
No, I'm talking about the security guys where me I they see every day. Now those ones are the talk.
Okay, let's say for example you went for a conference and then the president is there, and the president, the security following the president.
That one no be security again. It's presidential security personnel.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? It's different. It's different. Security na security. To get level.
Security na security level. If for example, if you're not to be dating the person, if your friend should ask you, what's your boyfriend doing? What will you tell your friend?
We'll find him.
He's working with the presidential convoy. Are you okay?
He works with the president.
Stop playing.
He works with the president.
He works with the president. Come on.
As what?
He's a security advisor to the president. Special advisor on security affairs. So yeah.
If this guy was a woman,
I say. Men go suffer.
I'm very, very sorry, but this is not me talking down on security people. Security work is an amazing work. As a matter of fact, most of them earn higher than we do.
Yeah.
You understand? But I'm just saying, if you are,
everybody should stay at their level.
No matter who you are, stay at your level. Don't overstretch things. Even if you are,
even if you want to go out of your level, know how to talk.
Know how to talk. Thank you very much. Yeah, you have
just
sense.
Know how to talk.
Even if you want to go out of your level, know how to talk. In the morning we were saying something that why is it that most ugly girls marry cute guys and guys who are wealthy? Have to put your words together.
Yeah.
You understand? Know how to put your words together. Have a good manner of approach. Not that you're seeing a girl, you're asking her, Nkewai. Like Igbo people, some of them are actually very annoying. They will not call you Nkewai. Do you know what is Nkewai?
What is Nkewai?
The gear. Like I don't understand.
The gear. Just like the gear.
The gear. Nkewai. And I expect her to turn and answer you.
What's boy in Nkewai?
Nkewoke. You understand?
Nkewoke.
Yeah.
Maybe so they call her.
Stuff like that. It's not bad. I'm not talking that on anybody now. That's the honest truth. Most of these security people, even the ones that I feel that I know, I see. Some of them earn more than I do. But then, see, even if you want to approach a lady,
I think we should talk about guys in general.
Guys in general.
We need to address that issue.
You know,
guys are, my gender can be very, very annoying.
Very annoying. And then you will not say, the girl insulted me. Nobody insulted you. Just that you don't know how to talk.
Yeah.
Is that
the one that happened to me of recent? I went to eat. I was eating. Is food?
Eating again.
It's food.
You like food?
So it was last week that this one happened. I went to eat. So as I was eating, the guy just came in there. I was like, what happened? What? I don't know him. What happened now? You're just like doing like this. What do I know?
You should put your number. The me that can be angry, I will just
you never say please. Say, can you put your number here? I was like, wow. You get mine though.
Okay, that was your reply. You are polite. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm not that polite when it comes
I'm always very careful outside.
You are too gentle. I would have killed a lot.
They will see. Sometimes I ask someone a question that should be on Sunday. I'd be like, do you think that men go through a lot of things that women do? If we tell you the things that we go through, they are abused alone from guys on the streets every day.
Once you don't answer
it's
them, they start calling you all sort of names.
It's something else.
Ashewo, blah blah blah. Well, that's your problem anyway.
They will not be like, see as you dress, the clothes serve now, these 2 naira clothes, go Katangwa collect
Thank
clothes,
you,
go
but you still call me.
And stuff like that. Like sometimes I used to ask myself, like, this person say, how did we get to this point? And that's why some people, I prefer when you say I'm proud. I like it too. Honestly speaking, see, what your definition of pride is actually different from what I think that pride is. As far as I'm concerned, pride is saying what God did not say about you. That you have pride, you're lying against God is pride. So anything you're saying outside of that, you are deceiving yourself. It's that simple.
I think guys, we need to even talk to ourselves. But there are some guys that they are just naturally like that. They don't listen. Even if you talk to them, like, why are you talking like this to this day? If you leave this babe now, make sure they go. Now while to collect number, I be to give you a number. If I'm not, but some of them will still feel like them just in a cruise. Most of them, that's what they see it as. They just say na cruise.
Let's say for example now, let's say you're living in an estate and then your father just wants to drive out because probably the gate man, you just allowed him to go see his family for 2 days. You just, okay, dad, let me come open the gate. You come down to open the gate then on the process of opening the gate for your dad to drive out, then here comes this guy carrying wheelbarrow who just came to probably pick 1 or 2 things, not calling you fine girl. How would you feel?
Fine girl.
Aboki never call you fine girl before.
No, they don't have to do that.
You talk about girls.
They haven't been honest.
Wheelbarrow pusher. The kind of way they attract them.
I'm not attracting them. I'm just saying, like, these are things that we see, like on daily basis. No, none of them have called me before. As a matter of fact, no, for real, for real.
And this afternoon, go.
No, that one, the guy, I think he's working at this Dudu Oshun company.
Is it fine?
You don't see
maybe some guys, they will feel like maybe they are, because they are fine. Okay, they can get
even if you're fine.
That one is
even if you're fine. See, do you know what actually got me offended? You saw me coming. He was sitting with this girl. They were talking. He was even talking to the girl, playing. And then you see me, you be like, the girl don't become old cargo. Then the next thing once you see our people, you will know. He will start speaking language immediately. You will know. See now.
Even with that kind of familiarity, even among guys, I hate it.
See, do you know what?
You can't be my friend if you are doing that kind of rubbish.
I just thought as if I can't hear. I just turned a deaf ear. Then the next thing, it was not forming familiarity. How are you now? This, that now. I did as if I can't hear. As if I can't even understand the language you're speaking. You understand? Then the next thing wants to touch my hair. Hey, how dare you? Don't fight.
Someone you've not even seen before.
Then from there, that's when the wire now starts. If you not take her account now, she now only 500 naira did get. He just switched mouth. I was just like, really? What's this?
I just wanted your reaction.
Mr. Kelvin, Adiola, what happened? I tried to contact you on Instagram. I don't know. Maybe it's network.
Network on Instagram.
Okay, I'll drop my number in the comment section. You can pick my number from there. So let's chat.
See, apologies on behalf of the nonsense guy. On behalf of every guy that has said rubbish.
Guys are great people. I have a lot of.
We only have the bad eggs.
I have most of my siblings are male. My family, most of them, we just have little of female folks in my house, in my family. They are just guys. But then some guys though, they need to know how to approach a lady, no matter who you are. Even if you're doing a bricklayer, even if you're a wheelbarrow pusher, no matter who you are, just know how to
everybody only catch their sub anyhow.
Just know how to approach a guest.
Even if you're a presenter,
no matter who you are, no matter who you are. Even if you're a plumber, plumbers, they are rich people, like those guys that carry Lagos State this thing that carry data, what they call them now, Loma. Even if you work with Loma, that people see it as they are
even if you work as the president security
no matter who you are, just know how to talk to a girl. Even the small
you never answer my question, Gladys. So never answer my question. I asked you, like, if you had to be dating like a security, like a presidential security team or anything.
I think I answered for her now.
No. Now she be the lady we had to talk to. Like, how we, like, if I should ask, okay, what work is your boyfriend doing?
Let me tell you something.
I'm this kind of president.
Let me tell you something. I'm this kind of person
that's what.
No matter, see, I don't.
I'm a security advisor, special advisor on security affairs.
I don't discriminate people. Okay. But one thing with me is that if you don't know how to talk, it's a turn off for me. No matter who you are.
Wow.
And that's the simple truth. You can have money, but if you don't know how to talk, I won't even give you a listening ear. You can be anybody, but if you just have a good way of approaching someone, at least to initiate a conversation, a good conversation, then there will not be issue. Not you approaching me, then I'm busy with my phone, or I didn't hear you, I'm on call. You are not saying one thing because I didn't answer you. Come on, bro, you are in for it too. I feel so.
All right, so what we have discussed so far, we discussed about Tinubu signing the students' loan bill into law, and also on the girls' topic, we have dangers of marrying a woman who doesn't like money. I don't know. I love money. Why men should not be with one woman that is paid darlington. And then the low budget date consequences. If you cannot afford something, don't go for the person. If you cannot afford me, don't come for me. If you cannot afford that, don't come for her. You can afford this one.
And if you can't afford something, don't go with there's this language, this word I'm looking for. Don't go with entitlement. Don't go to this entitlement spirit. I think
when it comes to even dates, personally, I don't even like the idea of dates, because you just go there, you start acting movie, both of you. I prefer. Calm down, Jay. Calm down. Let me talk first. Let me talk, Jay. Calm down. Wish to use your earphone. I said personally. I don't know about you. If you like, go to sleep for days. Personally, no, it's not about coming to my house. Okay. I think being both of them, they've actually, strike this kind of cordial relationship. You won't have any issue. If you like being with someone, you can even spend 100,000 and not even feel anything.
That's true.
But you're trying to impress someone that you don't even know anything about. Probably because she has, front and back or something. You don't even know anything about it. You just say, let's go out. You now start fooling yourself there. But I think there has been a good relationship between them. They've been talking for a while. There's no amount of money that's too much for me to spend on any lady. So far, I'm cool with you. I feel good being with you. No, no, while now we can't define. We'll talk ordinary 12K. All
right, we have come to the end of the program. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for staying tuned.
We have a comment, a very important one. Sosa said, what's going on with the bystanders? They have not been active for days. Yes, it's due to some technical glitches which would be rectified as soon as possible.
As soon as possible. All right, guys. I remain Adeni Adiola.
I am see your girls to be glad in case I lashed out on you. So sorry. Not from my heart, but you can do better.
Yes, on our behalf, I'm apologizing to every plumber out there, all the security guys. And
I don't have issue. I don't have issue. I only have issue with guys who does not know how to use their words correctly.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so I'm Olajide Taufik Olamide.
All right, guys. See you on the next edition of Girls Club. Bye for now.
Bye.